for a Grizzlies victory. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And so for the Grizzlies, their last game, a loss to the Golden State Warriors. Now here's Morant. The good-looking shot from the wing. Morant's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Grizzlies. And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is John Morant. But his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you.
Memphis with the ball. Edey a screen from deep. And John Morant with the three. Morant's got 5.
Well, when the three is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
To the middle. 5 on the clock. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Jackson. Fires the three. Morant outside. Here's Jovic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. The jump hook. And the nice bucket inside from Edey.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
There's Hero with the 3. Edey with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jackson down low. Misses in close. Miami trailing. It's Powell on the wing. Again, the miss by the Heat. Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Well, it's so hard stopping Jackson Jr. down low. He'll beat even great defense.
Here's Wiggins. It's Powell on the wing. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Well, that's what Powell's out there to do. Pressure the defense and force mistakes.
And the second free throw, good. And while many teams are a revolving door of head coaches, Stan, the Heat have valued continuity.
They absolutely have. Eric Spoelstra is one of the longest tenured coaches in NBA history. Only Greg Popovich and Jerry Sloan coached their teams longer. And Spoelstra has had great success, leading the Heat to 6 finals while winning 2 of them.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson with the screen. Puts it up from 15. And that's good for 2.
Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Hawkins. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that kind of vision is exactly what they need out of Hawkins.
Jackson with the screen. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Jackson's got 8 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Powell, right side. Here's Hero. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, range out beyond the arc, and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Now, Hero. Here's the screen. Shoots over Morant. Count the basket. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, he's crafty in the two-man game. Hero getting the space he needs.
Grant. It's hauled in by Hero. To the inside. Wiggins, right side. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Morant. He's got 5. Pass to Jerome. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Hero. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Down low. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, Jackson's ability to both dive to the rim as well as pop out for a jump shot makes him an excellent partner in the pick and roll.
Now here's Powell. Back to Ware. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Wells. Here's Jerome. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Jokic Jonas. The Heat need to get a shot off.
Go get it, go get it.
Stolen by Pippen. And here we go. Wells wide open. Hawkins with the rebound. The Heat trail by 3. Got a hand on it. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Takes it inside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Mitchell outside. They set the screen. Here he goes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Agidi picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Wells. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Heat trailed by 4. And here is Mitchell. Fontecchio sets a screen. And again, it's the Heat missing.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Up top, Wells. Inside. Here's Heaney. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, once Edey gets the ball that close to the basket, it's too late, even against the best defense.
And they call an illegal screen here. And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And Miami making a change here. And so here's Memphis. 6-point lead. Bounce pass, Pippen. Edey a screen to the inside. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Edey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Fontecchio. Powell with the screen. It's Powell on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
You know, Coach, how would you describe Scottie Pippen Jr.?
I think Scottie Pippen Jr. is one of the most underrated players in the league. This guy is a very good starting-level NBA point guard who can get to the paint, create shots for himself and others, and he's as good defensively guarding the ball as just about anybody in the league.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Pass to Fontecchio. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Shoots over Ware. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 8 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Pocket 6. Here's Hackett. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, he's such a competitive guy. Hawkes Jr. just willing that ball in.
Morant with it. Pass to Edey. Misses from short range. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Morant surveying the D. No one near as Jerome lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Yaka Jonas. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Morant outside. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. And here's Jackson. He's covered by Fontecchio. And that one drops.
Well, Jackson Jr. is a versatile scorer, which is what allows him to catch fire like this.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Bounce pass for Jerome. Pass to Morant. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Going inside.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest levels. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
A baseline J. And another miss by Memphis. The Heat trailed by 14. Pass to Jovic. Left side, Hero. For three. Drains the three-pointer. Hero's got his third basket of the night.
And he is so good from deep. Hero puts up high percentages on high volume.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Kevin, back over to you.
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Morant outside. High post, Jackson. It's stolen by Adebayo. In transition, here comes Miami. That cuts the lead to single digits. Heroes got 11 points.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside Jackson. Shoots over Jonas. And again, Memphis no good. Hero looking over the defense. Pass to Jonas. Adebayo the screen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Well, Bam is so crafty inside. You never know when he's going up, and it leads to a foul.
And he sinks the second. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
To the paint, and Adebayo throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pass to Edey. Over Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. Jovic, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Higgins outside. Over Morant. And he can't bank that one in.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Heat.
Pass to Hero. Hero draws the double. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Miami on defense, trailing here by 8. Jackson with the screen. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. to Wells. 6 on the shot clock. Clark with a wide open look. Misses off the left eye.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Lets it go. Again, the miss by the Heat. Memphis leading by 8. Morant left side. Jackson down low. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
The Heat have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Very versatile player. Hero spaces the floor. He can drive. He can pass. And he's a sneaky good rebounder as well.
Pass to Clark. Picked by Clark. Here's Wells. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Back to Hero. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
On the wing, Jackson. From the arc. The rebound by Tyler Hero.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. To the wing on the left. The shot by Wells, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pass to Clark. Now Wells still without a basket. Outside Jackson. And Will Pope with a wide open look. And again, Memphis no good. 1:41 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Jovic. He's covered by Clark. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Well, you know, Nikola Jovic is a stretch 4 who's shown to be a talented ball handler and a facilitator for his size. And what I love, guys, he continues to work on his game.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Powell outside. Unloads from 13. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
To the middle. Here's Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
They double-team Powell. Pass to Hero. Out to Powell. Right side, Adebayo. Shoots it up. And again, it's the Heat missing. Memphis leading. Here's Jerome. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Pippen. Picked by Clark. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Outside Hero. It's Powell on the wing. For the lead, Jerome with the rebound. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
Outside Hero. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. Powell, no one around him. Hands it from downtown. Powell's got the lead up to 1 now for Miami.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Jackson hits both of them. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league. Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. In the corner, it's Landale. Jackson with the screen. Grant. And he drops it in from the low post. Morant's got 11.
And that teardrop is really a staple of Morant's game. He uses it more than others.
On the wing, Wiggins. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Clock is at 3. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Jackson from long range. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a three-point game. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
It's Jackson atop the key. Off target from three-point range. Here's Miami now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Powell. And the layup falls. Powell's got 5 points now this quarter.
When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring. Right near the hoop.
Outside for Jackson. Stolen by Hero. That's a 2 from Powell. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless.
Powell feeling it out a bit. Back to Hero. Three-pointer. No good. Shot missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jerome in the corner. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jerome's got 6.
Unselfish play by Morant. He's all for finding the available perimeter shooter.
Back to Wiggins. And he can't jam it through. And here are the Grizzlies now. At one point, they led by 16. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Back to Morant. The putback. This one for three. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Memphis leading. Morant off the bounce. And they pick up two. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Several teams changing it up here. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Jonas. And he drives in. Makes it off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
They set the pick. Shoots the 3. The shot that time, not on target. Miami with the ball. Fontecchio sets a screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. All right, we'll all look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
Pass to Jerome. Misses the 3. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about. This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Pass to Jonas. Back to Ware. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's Pippen. 7 points in the game. The Grizzlies have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Pippen. Here's Jonas. He's got 5. Pass to Larson. Here's Jonas. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. The shot missing. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Jonas. Inside. Ware, good. Ware's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Clark. Now Caldwell Pope lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Well, you have to appreciate how Caldwell Pope always stays ready to jump in and make the play.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Jokic Jonas. He's got 5. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Here's the 3. The Heat rebound. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Heat.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Wells. And Ware pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Powell. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Memphis leading by 3. Outside Pippen. To the middle. Rebound by the Heat. And saying the name, Nikola Jovic. I have to make sure, Coach, I get that right.
Yeah, there's only one letter difference in that last name, but there's a big difference in terms of their game. Jokic, obviously a center. Jovic, a wing player, but this guy's got great size and skill, and people will know this name over the next few years.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Jokic Jonas. 5 points in the game. Jovic. The three-pointer, no good. Pippen feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Wells' shot is good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Jokic Jonas. Pass to Jovic. Banged in off the glass. Jovic has got 7 points.
Well, at 6'10", I want to see Jovic attack like this inside. He has the height needed to be a weapon down there.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Jokic Jonas grabs the rebound. The Heat trailed by 3. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
I love seeing Powell in attack mode. Seeing a lane open up and slashing his way inside with ease.
And Pippen gets it to go.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Powell in the high post. He's got 12. High post shot. He's off on that one. Got it off in time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Memphis out in front, up by 3. And when we return, look. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Fontecchio.
Well, we know he can space the floor, but Jackson is still at his best in the paint.
Hero way outside. Jerome with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Edey a screen. Launches a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Jaga Jonas. On Jackio with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Shot's good by Hero.
Assisted by
Hero's got 20 points.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
To the left side wing. Jerome. They get it back. Back to Jackson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Hero. There's the pick. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
And a versatile offensive talent with a capable jumper. Defenders can't fall asleep when guarding Jackson.
Here's Jaga Jonas. 4 on the clock. Here's Ware. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
The shape. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The electric Ja Morant, the leader of this team, Stan. What's his focus need to be going forward?
Well, look, Kevin, I think it's pretty simple with Ja Morant. We know how good he is. Can he keep himself on the floor on a consistent basis, which for Ja means staying healthy and staying out of trouble. If he can do that, there's no question about his ability or his ability to lead this team.
Pass to Hawkins. And it's Ware in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Jackson. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Outside Jackson. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside Hero. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Memphis with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Morant. Hangs and misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And the shot is good.
Well, there he is showing off his speed. Hero cuts to find the basket.
Outside Jackson for the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Ware. And that one is stuffed right through.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Jackson with the screen. On the wing, Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. Doesn't go for him. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. They trail by 1. To the paint. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. To the inside. And Jackson gets it to go. 22 points for Jaren Jackson.
Well, with Morant running the pick and roll, good things usually happen.
Puck is outside. Back to Hero to tie it up. A three-pointer is right on target. Heroes got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Was already hit. More threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Timeout called by Coach Iserlohn. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis' coach was giving to his team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And he's really been dialed in here down the stretch. 5 of 7 from the field.
The three from Morant. Caldwell Pope outside. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Well, he shoots a solid clip from deep. Caldwell Pope took advantage.
And really deep 3 that time. Heroes got 18 points just in the second half. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly from 18. Pass to Clark. Back to Caldwell Pope. Morant left side. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, look at the activity of Morant all over the offensive glass.
Outside Hero to take the lead. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And that one's good, Morant.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The 3. Hero, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Hero with it. Puts up a deep 3. Edey with the rebound.
He's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Here's Hero, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hero's got 38 points.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
Jackson cleared away by Adebayo. Here's Powell. Outside Wiggins. They set the pick. Jumper is off. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16. The shot is good!
Wanting the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
That's good from Morant.
Well, they needed those. He stayed calm and got it done.
Now Powell. Count it.
Well, this is why they turn to Powell in these moments. They trust in him to deliver.
On the free throw, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Now Morant. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Timeout called by Coach Iserlohn. He knows every possession is critical now. The Heat trail by 3. Outside, Hero. Here's Adebayo. Now Hero. Shot clock at 5. Nice execution down low.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Morant drives in. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And there's the dunk.
And this is why Morant gets paid the big bucks, to knock down clutch shots like this.
Wiggins can't get it.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Morant. That one is off. Oh, what a move!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now Jackson.
Really tough to disrupt the rhythm of Jackson Jr. on that shot.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
With the step up. Now Powell. Outside, Hero. Connects with the J.
Well, they really needed a hoop, and Hero steps up.
And here's Morant. Shot from 12. Got it.
Oh, amazing. Perfect timing there.
And he wins it at the buzzer.
Wow. Those are the moments you live for as a player, and as a coach, you're just thankful to come away with the win.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes. They continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times